Yeah, on a double back. I came right back, but I gotta go to sleep after this because I'm just feeling like my allergies is kicking my butt. It's windy outside, and I'm just tired. I want to get back in the bed. It's cold. I don't know why it's so cold today. You know what I mean? But I will say, if you go outside, you gotta have your sweater on, and it's super windy, so you want to be careful. So hopefully we can get this one done. I'm trying to do about an hour since I did the last one, about an hour, and then maybe I'll come back and do another hour again sometime today, just because we're gonna have a lot of time after this. So let me check the sound right quick, just because I'm curious to know some things. So we'll try to get some people in the house. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I missed it. Sending love. Shout out to Creed's Amazing Life. She checked in. Let's see. Sid Ha 18 is in the house. Where is your hat, dog? I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow, man. It seems like you always complaining about something I'm doing when I start my live stream. Every time. Shh, I'm cooking. Is in the house. What's going on with you? I'm cooking. I'm on my double back. This is my second live stream, and I will say that I'm getting out here today. You know what I mean? Just not really heavy. You know what I mean? But I am doing some stuff. Let me get in this chat. Look, how you been? Uh, I've been all right. I've been all right. You know, a little stressed. You know, but that's just life. You gonna go through that. LJ Rose, what is you doing up? Like that's what I don't understand. You supposed to be sleeping. It's late where you at. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning where you at. You know, I hope that you get you some type of rest. 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, but you out here still hanging out on the West Coast. My man Grizz, Matically Clever's in the house, man. What's up, man? How you doing today? What you up to? I know you busy, you working. Man, look, your name came up, man, in the last live stream, bro. Man, I didn't know that you had a competition set up, you know what I mean, with the rookies and vets. Like they got you as a rookie or a vet. I can't get out here talking to you if you at work and listening. I don't want to do that. But I was just like, man, got you out here. And then look, BDB asked me if I want to judge it. He tried to lock me in that day. You know what I mean? I felt like, I'm gonna give favoritism to the homie, but you know what I mean? Maybe I should join that day. But I was just gonna come and support, so I don't know. We back, yeah, we back. Wait, what? Like, yeah, man. See, and then you don't even know if you in the battle. Like, oh yeah, you gotta talk to BDB, man, because he was just up in this joint, man. He already got that joint set up, and he tried to get me. Judge, you supposed to be up in the battle coming up on June the 13th. Look, man, look, if you see him up in the chat, just say something like, man, hold on. Shout out Pony Boy. Look, man. Look, I asked people, man, how they feel about Chat GPT. No one told me about a battle. Ah, I don't know, man. I think at the beginning we did submit some stuff. I ain't had nothing to do with it. He said, "Wow." He might check back in. We don't know, but if he does, what I mean, you can kind of ask him a couple questions. But yeah, I just was just in the loop out here in the community, and this is what the community told me. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay. You know. Mm. Now, my last live stream, I was asking people how do they feel about Chat GPT in their in they personal business. Emerson Adele. Hold on, can you say happy birthday? Got a minute? Yeah, Maya. Hold on, right quick. Let me go look into your background. You got me out here saying stuff like, hold on now. Mm, Now you do have a channel with created playlist. But I'll say happy birthday to you just because it is Gemini season. We want to make sure we wish all the Geminis out there a happy birthday. So shout out to you, happy birthday, Gaia. Maya, I think. And as far as the mod goes, we gonna rock with you only because it's your birthday, and hopefully we ain't gonna get in no trouble. We gonna stay safe doing that. What the man? I ain't trying to stress you out early. Can you sing, please? No, no one did. Yeah, but you asking a little too much. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get out here and sing. You gotta come to karaoke night. We'll do it then. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of Gemini's birthday this month. They gonna all want me to sing. I ain't gonna be out here singing. You gonna sing for my birthday? I'm saying, man. Can you hear that, Grizz? Like, let me know if you can hear the background. Yes, you would? Oh, I'm just saying, I would. Yeah, I'm just saying. I just finished the live stream. You should have got me at the last live stream. I was in the singing mood. I just ain't in the mood right now. I'm sorry. They trying to put me on a record, Grizz. Singing out here. See, that's what I told you, Grizz. That's why, man, nah, man. That's gonna be funny to me. I'll be out here rolling, boy. That's so funny. You know what I'm talking about? Look, they don't know. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Sharni is in the house. What's going on with you, Sharni? How you doing? Happy morning. Happy morning to you out there in Jamaica is in the house checking in. What's going on with you? What it look like out there? I need me something to eat, man. I ain't gonna from hungry, boy. Some Jamaican food would sound good right now. Is y'all food spicy? I'm just curious to know. It does seem spicy. The way Mr. Winston was making his joint, that look spicy. So yeah, man. I'm trying to get through this joint. I don't know how it's gonna be. I got 10 people in the house. 5 of y'all didn't hit the like. If you don't mind hitting the like. If I'm getting my ass whooped, would you have my back? I don't know you, fool. That's your name. You fool is your name. I don't know you. Nah. I ain't finna get out here and get whooped for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they whipping you for? I'm good. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm straight. You gonna be all right. You shouldn't be on these sides in the street. We don't know you like that. You might get whooped up in here. And I ain't gonna help you then. It is what it is, man. That's just how it is. Man, I'm going back to sleep after this joint. Only because, man, I just feel like I'm barely getting through this, and we got some people checking in. The way you said, I don't know you, fool, had me done. I bet it did. And I was laughing because I didn't get a chance to greet you at your name. But then when I went back and I'm looking at your name as I said your line, it fit in perfectly. I was like, okay, improv. You know what I mean? I try to be direct, on what I see. We talk about and stuff like that. I try to keep up with the conversation. I'm getting tired. You can tell me. I ain't gonna lie, like I get fatigue on these every time, and I just finished the live stream and I felt like it was cutting me off and I wasn't able to say certain things. Let me look, I'm a like and subscribe because of that. Okay, but I don't remember who you is. Like, okay, improv, you know what I mean? I try to be direct, on what I see. We talk about it, stuff like that. I try to keep up with the conversation. I'm getting tired, you can tell me. Okay, the laugh button is sounding all right. It's sounding all right so far. If you guys don't mind hitting the like, it's 11 of us in here. I did hit the like myself just to say that. I did hit the like myself just to say that. I'm sorry, man. I'm mad tired. It just hit me out of nowhere, too. Boy, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done, but I'm pacing through it, man. So, how do you guys feel about Chat GPT in your personal business, in your messages? Just it being a part of your daily routine and you talking to it in there. Let's see. There be, is that how you say it? There be, uh, longest time. Yes, but when you say stuff in the chat and you ain't been here in a long time, we gotta do a thorough background check. And now that we did a background check with you, I would say hello to you, sir. And hopefully I'm saying your name right. Is it Thurby? How are you doing? Man, I'm tired. I'm good though. Still out here pushing myself to get it done. My man Pony Boy Gold said he subscribed to everyone here. Did y'all subscribe back to him? Man, how you feel about that? You writing a message and then or somebody give you a message and is asking for advice or telling you something personal. You know what I mean? Like, what if Chat GPT summarizes your conversation and kind of you know gets involved with giving you the advice for this person? Like, do you feel like you need that in your life? Let's see. Remember. Yeah, you had. I was gonna say. I remember that when I seen the picture, just when I went to your channel. But yeah, you actually used to get out here and speak to the people, experienced Africans. I do remember that. Yes. Let's see. I'm back. Sorry, man. My friends are crazy but loving. I'm here, man. Yeah, RJ. But you lost your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you put yourself in a bad situation out here playing and all the rest of that. Like, I didn't like that. Let's see. Hello, everyone in the chat. This is Therapy. Like, he is in Africa. I believe he was in South Africa. I'm not sure. Kenya. I think it might be Kenya. And that was like two years ago, something like that. Somebody is pushing the heart. I do want to thank you and say thank you for pushing that heart. Usually when I ask who's doing it, it's a dude. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. Let me find out Pony Boy up in there pushing the heart. That's so funny to me, boy. I'm trying to get done though, man. I'm tired, boy. Shoot. After this live stream, pronounced chop. Oh, it's okay. Uh, it don't look like it. But Chop is in the house. Shout out to uh Marlo Renee is in the house. Marlo the OG, should I say? She part of the tribe. Shout out to Bisbee is in the house. We all get Bisbee up in here. Shout out to Russia in the building checking in. Light, brother. I appreciate you for the light. Thank you very much, Bisbee. Point boy, go hello family. So Trib is in the house. I mean Tribe is in the house. We got OG Marlo the OG in the house. What's going on with you, Marlo? How you doing today? Hopefully you having a good day. I'm trying to get through this live stream to do probably about an hour. Try to do no music, try not to take no breaks, try not to get up and just try to stay straight. Now, I have been asking people in the chat, how do you guys feel about Chat GPT and your personal business? You know what I mean? Like in your emails, summering up your messages and stuff like that. How do y'all feel about that? Are you cool with it? Do you feel like you can talk to Chat GPT every day? Is it something that you would like, something that you don't like? Like, just curious to know how people feel about it and what people are saying out there. Now, my idea is to pull up and start talking to Chat GPT. If I can't get people to talk, we'll ask Chat GPT some of these questions and we'll do the audio to play it out loud to see how we can interact with Chat GPT on the live stream. So I'm curious to know certain questions that y'all might want to ask Chat GPT as a group and where we're going forward for the future. Now, if y'all don't mind, since the chat's not moving, I'll pull up my Chat GPT and I'll try to get a conversation started with it. And hopefully you guys will be able to hear the sound of us talking to Chat GPT. Now, I don't truly know how it sounds right now in the audio for you guys when it comes to me using the YouTube app. I've been using Prim Studio. It's been working for me. You can hear the sound. So I need to know if you guys can hear me. Tribe says Chat GPT makes like live a little bit easy. Okay, okay. Why is live and live the same word? I never understood that. You know what I mean? Then when I read it, I sound wrong. Chat GPT makes life a little bit easier, but honestly, but it could make you lazy. Ah, yeah, it could make you lazy. It is kind of hard to do a copy and paste. Um, Yes and no. You know what I mean? Like, I would agree with you on certain things. But it does make certain things easy if you are a content creator. But as far as being personal with the chat GPT, I don't think you should be personal with it. I just don't. I don't think you should give it all your information to know so much about you. Why? Because we never know if it's spying on us anyway. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I have my laptop open and I'm sitting up here looking at me. Trap or old school? I'm gonna go with old school. I never really got with trap. Let's see. Navid is in the house. Next time you need to speak to the host before you come up here and ask a bunch of questions. Look, copy and paste, yeah, that's easy, but lazy and that music hit hard. Copy and paste, yeah, that's easy. But lazy and that music hit hard. Now you was up in here chilling, vibing with the music yesterday. I will say. Now it's a little more than a copy and paste. I need to say that. I need to only because don't put that in the same category as this. This his conversation, not mine. You see, your archive is a lot quicker, but bro, it makes life somehow funny. Funny. Ooh. Now that's a new one. Cool. No one cares. L string. Go bed, you on my last stream. I'm going to sleep after this. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm chilling with my peoples. You ain't none of my peoples. We don't know you. I don't even know why you here even interacting in the chat. Don't nobody even talk to you. We didn't even agreeing with you. You coming up in here with a debate, first of all. Second of all, you ain't even speak to none of us. Oh, God. Cool. And you gonna talk about an L string? You ain't got no string. You ain't got nobody coming through hanging with you. You ain't got no discussions. You ain't got nothing going on at your channel. You ain't even got no profile picture. What you talking about? Let me see. A lot of I use a lot of Chat GPT. Not only Chat GPT, but I can make you lazy. But I can make you lazy. And your brain thinks slower too. Oh, yeah, I think you're overthinking it. First of all, you see, I see what it's doing. It can fix your paragraphs. That's what I do know. You got me out here reading it like it's me and it's you. Yeah, L stream for sure. I'm out. I didn't subscribe by the way. Sorry, don't nobody care. You ain't got no channel. You ain't got no contest, and you ain't got no friends. We don't care. Who are you? We ain't coming through anyway. Straight up, you came here. Bye. I ain't even gonna block you. Just go. Oh. These people out here these days. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. Just to make it personal, like to be able, okay, cool. I didn't like either, and I probably won't. You probably won't, but you probably will. You'll be back. You'll be listening in the background, trying to come up here, get your channel fixed, so you can come make some friends. That's all it is. Like, you want some attention? You want me to say your name? Solo Slaw. I think that's how you say it. I don't even know. That's the thing. Like, you don't have friends because can't nobody pronounce your name. Straight up. Yes. So, straight up. Hit the like on your way out. Appreciate you stopping through. Next time, just say hello to the host. That's all. And have your profile picture. Damn. Get you some contents. 8 people in the house, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm about to go to sleep, man. I'm just tired. You know, how do y'all feel? I'm not liking this. So don't like it though. Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody caring about you. Let me get you up out of here. Put you in timeout for 24 hours only because we don't want you coming back. How about that? So with 7 people in the house, I'm still in the house, man. I'm hungry. I think I want to eat me a burger, and I don't want to pay $20 for it. So I think I'm gonna be going up in here in the kitchen and try to put me something together. Right before I take my nap, and then will I be coming back later today? I think this might be it for the day, fellas. Only because I really don't have plans to do later live streams today. I feel like I could just lay down, and I feel like I'm actually just good. I like coming out here chilling with people, but again, as long as I can put up an updated video today. You know what I mean? I did my justice, but he needed attention and you gave him. That's cool. That's the thing about it. Like, we all do need some type of attention. Obviously, that's why we do this. We come on social media. Um, add a Q&A question. Your bedroom color. Uh, that's a Q&A question from YouTube. Your bedroom color. Like, do you guys color coordinate your bedroom and get it together, or what do you do? Before you say hi, we just gonna go ahead and get you up out of here, just because you coming up here playing games. So let me hide him from this channel. Jeffrey Epstein is not welcome here. Somebody's out here with the fake accounts coming through, and they have nothing better to do but to do that, and it just sucks, because if you got to do that for life to make you feel entertained or make you feel like you get some type of attention, like, there's something going on with your mental health. When you can't be yourself, Booker's in the house. Salute to him. I don't got a story for you today, Book, but I did want to get back to that debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a lot to say yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to think about it, and I'm back today. What you got up, man? This is my second live stream already, man. No, I'm just saying, yesterday you went in. You a liar, man. I'm a liar. Well, there is a place for all liars, boy. Look, debate now. Okay. Okay. Oh, snap. No, 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 no. You ain't supposed to be here. Okay, 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 okay. So so the debate was, what is people's time attention these days? Like, how long do you think a person's attention span can be for a record? What is the length of a record that's too long? Like, only because I do believe it's beginning to be a stronger debate, you know what I mean? And to bring it out in the open, we got a couple people that would like to tap in on the situation that didn't get a chance to tap in yesterday. And I feel like Book had a lot that he was saying about the conversation, and it's a good one. But also, I had added into the people that was listening, you know what I mean? If you had Chat GPT, you actually keep a conversation with Chat GPT, how do you feel about it now being in your messages and in your text messages? Like, how do you feel about it becoming more personal in your everyday routine and stuff like that? So that was where we at today. You know my stand. I know I never said names of where people stand. I just brought it out as something to talk about because as of lately we've been getting public opinion on certain things. Only because less work for the artist. Yeah, but that wasn't how you were putting it yesterday. You know what I mean? And I agree that that's less work for the artist because the artist doesn't really get to use it to bring in this Chat GPT just to over what the government was already doing. Just to over, I think you meant overwrite what the government was doing. Well, I don't want to point fingers. I don't want to point fingers, but it does seem like certain people have been checking in. And I liked it what Pony Boy said last one because it gave me a chance to actually think outside the box when he said that he believed it could set you up for the mark. And I'm thinking, well, if people get really personal and you develop a certain type of relationship with that character, which is Chat GPT, it can become an entity. Oh, it can become an entity. It can become a. Can you use deity? Oh Lord, I don't think so. But it does become a person. It begins to have personality, begins to recognize who you are, how you are, and you are able to work with it side by side to the point that you could actually get more comfortable working with that than a actual person. I will be honest with you. Especially when they make things happen for you that you can't normally get to happen for you, or when somebody else that's working with you can't actually do what it is they want you to do. Shout out to Chat. GPT is my God. Woo! No, he didn't. Oh, you better hope Eric B don't come up in this joint and say that. Like, what? What? Wow, an entity. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. Like, it's starting. I'm talking about, when I think about it, it starts to get life. Like, sometimes you can actually talk to this joint. Let's talk to it. Let's talk to this joint right quick. Shout out to Tribe is still in the house. Let's do a background check on that guy first. Because what he just said, Lord have mercy, boy, you don't want to do that. You don't want to say that. My goodness. Ooh, shucks. It's a person. Robert, we gonna subscribe to that guy. You got to be kind of young. I'm gonna honestly believe. Um, I want to give you the mob, but you can't come up in here telling people that that's your God. No, sir. That right there is uncomfortable for me. Like, I don't know if I want to stand next to you, sir. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's how you feel about ChatGPT? Like, oh no. We gonna have to come up in here. We gonna have to ask some questions. We gonna change the subject. I'm sorry, nah. You brought it up. You said it's your God. Like, did he have a capital G? I'm tripping. Hold on. Did he have the capital G? Oh, it's a lowercase G. Lord, have mercy. That's so funny to me. That's just so funny. Wow, that's another level. He said ChatGPT is God. Wow, like yo, that right there is blasphemy on him. I know the Lord, like, oh, see, that's the problem right there. I gotta take ChatGPT from these people. Oh my God, man, it really knows all. Oh Lord, have mercy. Did he go there? With the all knowing? Oh my God, this is getting good. Man, I was gonna give you the mob, but man, let me bring you up in here. We got the highlight sheet. We need to make sure we know when you are here. Come on through. We gonna mod you. Please, please ask. Please ask. Hold on. The question, man. We talking to that guy right now because he's talking about an all-knowing computer substance. No. This is how it becomes an entity. A deity out this joint, like, man, this is just joint out here alive, man. People asking questions to. This man said he worship the AI, Chat GBT. You ain't got no. That's all you talking to. Oh Lord, look at the matching shirt to the LED lights, the LED lights. I ain't mad at you. They don't match. What is you talking about? Seeing you go. Y'all be paying attention to stuff I don't even be seeing. I don't know what you talking about. Um, Ariana Manilow's in the house. I just wanted to say hey before I go to sleep. Like, I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. It's pretty late out there where you at. Like, you just now going to sleep. Did you eat something when you get to sleep? I'm just saying, like, you should make sure you got a full stomach. You know what I mean? Just make sure that you digest your food before you lay down. I'm serious. You don't want to get out here. And you get out here with the get back. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get what you got to get done. But we appreciate you. Hopefully, we'll see you again. Maybe tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do another live stream later. But if you did want to come back over here and see what's going on at the end of this live stream, come back and watch the replay. You might enjoy it. We never know. You know what I mean? Like, we out here talking about Chat GPT and people email and text messages. Do you need Chat GPT to help you send a text message? I need to know. Lord have mercy. I think it's too personal myself. Yeah, thanks. Good night. Yeah, good night to you too. Just be careful, you know what I mean, with Chat GPT. Let's see. Don't be a jerk, dude. You're a big liar, bro. Stop telling so many lies. Seriously, who are you? Man, I don't know who this is, man. I don't know, man. She sound like somebody jealous girlfriend out here tripping. I don't know what's going on with this person. Oh, this is actually a person. I'm sorry. I just subscribed to your channel. I thought you were trolling. My fault. I don't. I ain't know violin. Thumbano. You know what I mean? You came in here judging. Like you can't be judging me. I didn't. What am I lying about? I didn't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like, look, can we get past this? There's a place for all liars. That's all I said. Teach me how to play the violin. That's my new friend right there, man. He's calling me liar. Like I didn't appreciate that. Like what am I here lying about? You lying. You ain't even playing the violin. That's AI. You out here lying. Shout out to my man coming through the door, Kahana, checking in with the hammer and the honey. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm just joking. Hopefully, you can listen to me. No, you can't give me the. How you gonna sub me your demo now? Now you want me to hear your demo? That's my channel, violin, Timbono. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, you came up here playing, man. You judging me, man. And. We know that's not you playing the violin. That's AI. Like, are you playing the violin live? We need to see it live. Oh my God. Can y'all hear the live button? I'm just curious to know. Kahana boy doing a lot to his channel, boy. You got a new profile picture? Oh my God, boy. Y'all is so funny, man. Shucks. If y'all ain't hit the like, please hit the like. You are right. I made the letters, bro. Yeah, I hear. Oh man, that guy, you still up in here? Look, man. Look, man, we worried about you, man. Yo, you can't be out here telling AI that it's your God. Like, man, he might get arrogant. He gonna have you doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, man. You gonna be wondering how I got here. You gonna be wondering. Messing with that AI, talking about it's your God. You know what these gods is out here having people do? The radical people. You gonna be radical for AI? You know what the gods be having them doing? They radical. I ain't gonna play with them. I'm gonna leave it alone. My conspiracy theorist hat came up as soon as he said it might have power trip. No, 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 no. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how the power work. No, none of that. When it come down to it, you making me reconsider how I'm using. Man, I was gonna come looking for you. I was wondering how it went. Yo, Light and Tab, my boy. Shout out to my man Shashan. I thought about you yesterday and today, and I was thinking I'm gonna have to go to your channel just to check out and see how did your appeal go. Cause I'm out here getting ready to fight my joint in arbitration next in July. I got one more month. Look, and I'm gonna fight my YouTube misdemeanor. I'm gonna fight that joint. You better believe it. Get back monetized. Did you get back monetized? Let me know. Look, bro, the truth is I write all my own lyrics, and the only way I can preset my lyrics to or present my lyrics to people. Um, hmm. Well, I ain't mad at you. I ain't never said I ain't judged. I ain't never said I just was just playing when I said Creed's Amazing Life is in the house. My friend came in. Look, and I bet you she went and watched the other one just to come up in here and watch this one. Like I appreciate you, Creed. Like what you up to? How you doing? That's somebody. I like her. She good people. I'm in town, but wanted to say what's up? You in town? What town? What town you talking about? YouTube City? No, I'm just saying, like she good peoples. Yeah, I live in the country. Oh, you in the town? Like you in town, but you listening. Okay, I thought you talking about like you in town. Like look, I'm back again. Um, yeah, like hold on now. You know what I mean? Well, you enjoy your time in town. You know what I mean? And then when you go back to the country, you be straight. Make sure you drive safe. Like true. Like yeah, I'm just saying. Like when you made it sound like I'm in town, just want to let you know. I'm like you out here. I'm just playing. This is a joke. Now, since I played music yesterday, I decided I wasn't gonna play nothing today on the last live stream. But I ain't say it on this live stream. I gotta see if my sound working. Y'all said y'all can hear the live button, right? You say, yeah, boy. Shucks, we gotta see what else you hear. You know, I just want to say that. Let me see. Let me just see if you can hear it. Yeah. I've been missing the lives. Did I hear your ghost? Got a guinea pig? A guinea pig? Same hometown. I'm at work, so I'm graveyards. In and out. Can y'all hear? Bad news before breakfast. Old friends disappearing in strange ways. Some buried, some breathing, some chemically absent. Too loud. Christ reached where the block couldn't. That's why these records carry traffic. Uh, uh, yeah, uh. Phone buzzing early. Everybody hates that sound. Could mean hospital, could mean county, could mean. I just needed to get a little bit of sound so I could test it out. But you know, I didn't. When I was listening to it right here, I didn't really hear the beat. It's clipping bad over here. See, that's what I'm saying. There's something going on still in the phone because I feel like I still wasn't being able to hear the live button like I needed. And that was the problem right there, is that it's clipping. It's some type of interference, you know. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a setting or what. But when I was just using the app, you know, it came in clear. You could hear it and stuff like that. But I would have to buy the app, and I don't want to have the watermark on that joint. So anyway, you know what I mean, that was just a test for me to see how that's gonna work, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna stress me out because I know now how I have to do my verticals and stuff like that. When I decide I want to just jump out here, I just jump out here. So I'll be jumping out here. Chat GPT God. Oh, we're gonna get your full setup rolling. That way, everything will run through a sound card or mixer. I gotta go through a mixer. I'm not down. I'm not down for that ish. Uh oh, you talk about with Chat GPT in your email, you know what I mean? Because I don't use AI. Okay, so even people that don't use AI, like if you use Gmail, I would say that it's automatically been implemented into Gmail. You know what I mean? But I just got the email about Chat GPT just recently. You know what I mean? And I think that's just crazy to be in your regular like text messages and stuff like that. Like I think that is going too far. You know. No, I'm not willing anyway. I'm just saying, you know, in my eyes, Kahana got something out there. And then you know what, Kahana, I can't play it because they were just saying it was clipping just now on this sound. So it's only gonna work for me in the Prim studio, and that's gonna suck. But yeah, man. So anyway, so for the people that's out there, like you know what I mean, if you, even if you don't use Chat GPT, Rick James say, you people are going back home. You can build your own stuff. So when you come in here and you say you people, you talk about black people, because it's not all black people in the chat. You know what I mean? Like you talk about me, that's cool. You know what I mean? But just in general, like I ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna make me go nowhere either. You know what I mean? Like you can't come up here and just be disrespectful. That's a racist comment, even though you didn't say the word. Yeah, what you mean, you people? You see what I'm saying? Hello again, Trip. Done, light, and I go to sleep. Wendy, you such a good friend. Thank you very much. Wendy Alongian is in the house, and you need to get some sleep because I know it's about 2 o'clock in the morning where you at. Now I don't know why you want to be up in here chilling when you supposed to be asleep. I hope y'all feel like that at the study. Though y'all don't see none of y'all come to the study though. They be staying in the background. Like I was there. I was there. Look, good night, everyone. She checking out. Man, what we having for lunch? I am hungry today. You guys want to go to lunch? You know, we could probably go do some. Because you in your chat is awesome. Creed's amazing. Like, duh. Did you just duh at me? That's funny. Because I didn't read it until late. Like, at first I didn't see it, but then I looked at it like, hold on, what? I appreciate you, you know, and thank you for your time. Chitlins. Why would you disrespect it like that? Book out of nowhere. Ain't nobody even said nothing about chillings, man. You know what I mean? Like that. Now that sound good. Like I could actually eat some, but the way you put it, like I don't want that. I eat some chitlins though for sure. You know, they used to have this little spot out here as a soul food restaurant called M&M's, but I don't know. Last time I went up in there, it seemed like they was out of business. I might have to find somewhere that they make some chitlins. You don't want to eat everybody chitlins though. I just want to say that only because if they don't clean it, you in trouble. So yeah, man. So my sound's not working. Yo, so I was gonna get out here and talk to Chat GPT, but it don't make no sense to do it then if my sound's not working, y'all ain't gonna hear it. So I'm gonna one day come out here and I'm gonna speak to Chat GPT and I'm gonna really we gonna get down to the bottom of some of the stuff we're out here talking about, because I think it's really crazy that it's gonna be able to summarize your text messages. I'm not eating no swine booty hole too. That ain't the way you gotta look at it when you eating it. You know what I mean? Like it's intestines and mess coming from in the stomach and stuff, but you can't be out here judging it. You know what I mean? Like it's good for you. Do you eat chitlins? I'm just curious to know. How's it good for you? Pork? Like bacon probably good for you. You know what I mean? Pork chops? No. Y'all funny as a mother, though. I do know that. See how easy y'all make it? It's already 41 minutes in. Okay, maybe not that. Sage a corn. Jesus loves you. Yeah, he loves me, but you use sage. What he do? Do he love you? Do you trust the Lord? Do you got faith in the Lord? You got sage. Don't you use sage for demons? To get bad spirits out the house? Like, you need to use Jesus' name to cast them demons out your house. What is you doing out here with that sage? It look like a big old cigar. Somebody smoking a big blunt. They walking around their house doing like. One day I seen somebody doing that. Like, what is they doing? That big old blunt. Look like a stone burning. Let me see what's going on up over here right quick. Let's see. We'll check this out. Let's see. Sage. Go to the channel. They got a they got a channel. Okay, we gonna give them a mod, and they gonna now look. I promise I ain't gonna talk about your name every time you come up in here. I thought you didn't have a channel. You have a channel. I'm sorry, I didn't mean no harm, But I just want to make sure that you know that you're welcome to come up in here and meet some friends. You can share your videos and all the rest of that, And again don't mean no harm. It just as a trigger word for me. It's certain words that are triggers for me. It made me question certain things. Let's see, Emmanuel Logbonga. I need your support. Oh Lord. What you need my support for? And all these people in the chat, you need my support out of all support. Why my support? What you got up over there that you need me to come support? You ain't even know you. You just come up here bars in the live stream talking about you need my support. Excuse me. Are you gonna speak to the host? You don't even know the host. How you need his support? You couldn't find nobody else. You got to come to my live stream. You need my. Let's go. Let's go. Where we going? You know what I mean? Like I don't get people, man. This is a me attitude world. Oh, Sage is also a color. My fault. My fault. I ain't mean no harm to begin with. You know what I mean? Like they ain't say nothing else. I hope you know that you got the mod and you can come up here and meet some friends. Like, look, you don't have to be nervous. Like your name is in blue now. It's these other people like Emmanuel. Like, man, what you need us to support, man? That's what I'm saying, man. Just do what you're saying. What you saying? No, an actual person named Sage too. Uh oh. Well, I'm just. It does sound like it does sound like ignorance on my part. It does. But I wanted that person to know that we are actually cool. Like Creed, could you tell them we cool? I don't know if it's a he or a she. Do you think that's a man's name or a female's name? It sounds like more like a female's name. And then you're gonna be like, well, my friend that I know is a dude. Creed's Amazing Life. My cousin's name is Sage. Is it a dude or a female? Amaziel. Okay, Emmanuel. Okay, you said you need our support. What you need us to support? You still ain't answer the question. God damn. Let me go to his channel. I didn't think he had a channel. That's why I ain't. Okay. Oh, he got a channel. Okay, my fault. There go your mind, man. You can come up in here and chill. My cousin is a dude. His name's Sage. Mhm. My bad. You know what I mean? Like, look, I told you, man. Like, Pony Boy, book smart. You know what I mean? The school system failed me and helped him though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come out of nowhere. I was homeschooled, Trip. That's the school system that failed you. Your parents failed you because they decided not to homeschool you. That's funny. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, man. I'll just be out here doing too much. Be right back. I'm about to lose service for a minute. Oh, you going back into the country? That's funny. Oh man. I don't know how I'm gonna keep doing this. That's why I say, man, this gonna be my last year, man. It's getting hard out here to finish the. You start debates and they don't never finish them. They don't never say nothing else. You know what I mean? Like you just get out here, get to talking by yourself, having a conversation with you. What happened to the people talking about ChatGPT in their messages? What happened to the people talking about the long version raps? You know what I mean? The long song. What happened to people cutting the verses and the hooks down? Jane is in the house. Jane P4K2L. Hi. What up? Well, the curious to know. You know what I mean? Like, man, is is a minute. You ran. Who? I was. I told y'all I was on the fence. I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't put up the fight. And see, I'm in the country store where it cuts off. You off and some reason. I'm in the corner. The corner of the store has service. You in the corner of the store just to get service? How you gonna watch the live stream like that? Like people looking at you. You up here chilling, boy. Like you really hanging out in the corner just to get service to chill at the live stream. Like, thank you very much, Creed. Like that's good people's right there. Now let me see. I'll be back. It's just still live. When I get done, have a great day. Gotta get plants for the garden. Yeah, you enjoy the plants. You know what I mean, and make the garden look beautiful and nice. You know, and thank you for checking in. You know, like we're gonna probably be done with the live stream before you leave the store, but it's cool. You know, I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. And see, are women too hard on men? I try to stay away from those type of conversations. I do. I try not to get into relationships and talking about, the sexist parts of women and men. Only because I don't want to sound biased, and then but to answer the question with a yes or no, and not to actually go deep into it, I would say yes. I would say yes. So I would say most women. I wouldn't say all women. You know what I'm saying? But most women, I would think that they know what they want, and they have their standards of what can keep them. You know what I mean? And I really ain't trying to go too deep here, but only because, man, like, man, Kel's gonna hear this and he gonna do a live stream, and it's gonna be in this title, and we're gonna have the whole community talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't wanna turn the women against the men, and I don't want the women to be turning the men turning against. I agree. Jane is in the house. Jane is new, coming in here agreeing. I I I think this man slash woman war is instigated by media. Um, nah, I think it's just when the title says man and woman, and we get to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you say something that sounds a little biased, you know what I mean? It's just, and I have been kind of biased, but I would say, you know, we put ourselves in that position for them to even feel like that. You know, it's a lot of women we hurt out there, you know, and then at the same time, it's a lot of women that hurt men, you know what I mean? And why are they hard on them? Because they don't want to get hurt again, you know what I mean? But I think that I think that we just messed it up, man, to make them not trust us, man. I just would say that. W streamer, man. I got love for you, but you didn't answer the question. My man Chef Sean, like, did what happened with the reappeal? I told you I'm about to fight my misdemeanor out here in these YouTube streets. Real quick. They demonetized me, man. I need to find out why. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this charge up off me. I got arbitration out here in July. I was trying to tell people the last year, like, man, nah, man, I'm out here in this court system. I'm about to get back monetized, man. I'm out here, man, doing this thing still. You know, it's been rough on me, man, the last couple months. You know what I mean? That this next last month gonna be even more rough. I got a happy face in my chat. I ain't used to that. He didn't say nothing. Made me feel like he didn't get monetized. Like, you didn't get re-monetized. Like, man, I'm trying to find out what's going on. Is there somebody I need to call? You gonna get your channel re-monetized. Look, hope it get better, fam. You know what, man? I don't have no expectations for it. You know what I mean? I never had. Hey, I'm on my way. You on your way? Where you going? Yo, Pony Boy, hook up with Chef Sean. He a gamer, and you know what I mean. He good peoples. You know what I mean. Y'all can, you know, interact on the game probably. Um, but yeah, I would say, man, it has been a struggle for me the last couple months of not being monetized. You know, because it doesn't motivate me to be monetized, like to go out there and make money, but to be available. You know what I'm saying? That if I could get blessed in a situation, it will be there for me to be blessed. But man, I just put it in God's hands. Look, I'm claiming through God, my numbers get there before the end of the year. I ain't never looked at no numbers, man. Like, I ain't never really cared. Like, that's one thing I could say. Like, when I get up out of here, you know, I ain't got a number to leave. You know, it ain't never been about the money, the views, the likes. I say because it get people here. You know what I mean? When you got enough likes, I would say the shares. Like, your shares is important because some of y'all got bigger platforms, or you got a bigger audience, or you know what I mean. You got a chance to get your content somewhere else in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I would love the shares. I love when people do share it. And sometimes it does be a lot of people that share it that I don't get to say nothing in the mentions, but I do appreciate that though. 18, God, yeah, well, 1-800, yeah. You need to dial that number if you thinking AI is God. Like, boy, that that really had me speechless, you know what I mean? But now every time he come up in here, we gonna recognize and know who he is. And hopefully he'll come back through, you know what I mean? Like, we need to make sure we talk to him. Because there's gonna be people in the world that's like that, you know what I mean, where they feel like he- it does everything for me. And I think that's what it is. It's like gets you more closer to it to bring you in. You know, are you gonna play one of my letters? Um, my sound is messed up. You gotta catch me on when I'm in the prim or when I'm on the stream yard. Like, you can't hear my sound, it's gonna clip. But you can put it in the chat and I pin it and I get people to come up over there, you know, and get in the chat instead of being in the background. If you hear say something in the chat, talk to people, let them interact with you, and you interact. That's how you gonna grow your channel. You know what I mean? Like you got to come up in the chat and start to move. Like get to know us. I'm gonna get to know you. Like, don't you know how many musicians that we are interacting with on this channel that you can actually get with somebody to do a collaboration? Like I might want to do a record on one of your songs. You know what I mean? That you got. You know, or I sent it to one of our producer friends that can actually do something with it, put it in a real song, a real record. You know, we might write to something. You know what I mean? But you gotta interact and you gotta show people what you got. You gotta push it. Like you can't just expect me to push it. I can't be out here promoting everybody. Like you gonna have to promote yourself sometime too. I'm always the middleman. If I get you hooked up in the production, like you got to start moving on your own. Like I got to say that, but I can't just bring anybody in, especially those that are closed-minded to stuff. Tribs, male of worship is in how male to worship. Oh my Lord, let me tell you something. When I'm telling you earlier in this live stream, it would have blown your mind to see that somebody has said up out here, Chat GPT is they God. You can go back up top to the chat and you remember that name. If you see him again, we're gonna have to talk to him. We're gonna counsel him out here. My Lord have mercy. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know where he went, but that God there, boy, changed my life. I'm talking about changed my life. When I heard that, I said, there's no way. There's no way I could ever put that in my Lord's face. Like, you ain't never known the Lord. If you feel like that, like I couldn't understand it. Told you, but you are my witness, Pony Boy. Before we met a lot of these people that we met and that are here that we chill with on a regular basis, when we came into this year, you have to admit that was the conversation we were going to start the panels with, was how do people feel about AI in the music industry? And that's something that Pony Boy came up with. I will say that. But I have been using that on everything, like all throughout the year so far. And I'm telling you, it has been a question since the year started. You can go back and you can see that's when I started talking about it. But I never really got too heavy into the conversation because I felt like I was backing away from really using it. But then when I started really getting back into using it again, like I actually enjoy using it. I do. Because of certain stuff that I'm able to create, but and put it in my artistry, like to put and add to my catalog, it could still be monetized as far as when it comes to royalties, registering the songs. You can still put it on your own distribution. Like you can be your own record company. Like you don't understand the luxury of it when you're a writer and you're looking for somebody to write for. You know what I'm saying? And you actually don't have to go and find the singer, or you don't have to. You can make reference tracks for a singer. Really simple. I don't want to just because I don't want to seem like I'm pushing people to do it. Like I never want to teach people nothing. I will always put it out there. But when I say it though, it's how you use it. You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm out here with television. I'm out here with visuals. I need sound. You know what I mean? I'm out here where people can hear me. If I want to take a break, you know what I'm saying? I need to be able to still have my audience entertained and relaxed. And as I was playing stuff yesterday, people were like, yo, it's the vibe. It's a nice little vibe. That's all I'm looking for is the vibe. It still is what I'm doing. Look, two verse songs. I really think that changed how I started to write, to the point that I didn't really care to be on two verse records. You know what I mean? Like I will find a way to get the third verse. I just- so my thing is, when you hear three verses, certain people just like don't want to listen to the full song. But if the song is a complete song, I think it take three verses. You want it to try to be under 4 minutes, but I feel like my allergies is kicking my butt. But I just got to the hour mark. And it's up to me what I want to do from here. Like I feel like my day is done. Like I don't really have to do nothing else. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I got enough done today that I could chill for the rest of the day and decide if I want to come back tomorrow. You know what I mean? But it's like I done got to the point where I don't want to just overdo my welcome. You know what I mean? Like I do appreciate y'all spending y'all time today and hanging out as long as y'all did. Um, I produce music. I understand how easy it makes things. I just feel like I'd rather work with humans, even if it takes longer or if it's harder. I'd rather work with an artist over a algorithm. Then you're gonna have to split your publishing. You're gonna have to go through artist development. You're gonna have to go through the mixing and mastering of making sure that the pitch is there. Working with a singer is not always easy. You gotta deal with attitudes, you gotta deal with egos. You know what I mean? As a producer, you're gonna feel a certain kind of way. But when you don't have to deal with none of that, you can still get 100% credit and you can produce and make your own art. That's fine. But I'm just saying, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is it's accessible to you to produce music without having the extra struggles or the extra problems with an artist. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying when you have a lot of artists, like you deal with a lot of people, and I've dealt with so many people. And when it comes to the music, and when it comes to people trips, what are you talking about? I'm talking ahead of my time because I still feel like I still talking codes because I don't want everybody to know how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, or what to do. I don't want to give the scoop. You know what I mean? All the way. Shout out to Mom Channel. PFF. What is you doing up? Like you should be asleep. What was you coming up here doing? You gonna get me in trouble. Yeah, you get some rest. And you come. No, I understand. Yeah, but I'm just saying the conversation is always gonna be for music with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm still involved with music until I really walk away from this at the end of the year next year. This time next year, I'm done. 1 year from here, you guys, come on, let's go out here and get it. Let's see. Removing humans from the experience of making music is just super wild to me. I wouldn't say removing, but so can you go give me an artist and create that artist to everything I like with it? Because I can't get into people. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me an artist that is out there that's created is better than an AI artist. Like I'm getting to the point where it's not that I'm trying to fight for AI, but I'm just saying fighting for understanding of what it is I like to listen to. Shout out to my man Scott Incognito. Does the 1 year start from today? It does. It actually starts from June 20th and it end next year, but it does start from the day too, Scott. Like we ain't promised tomorrow. It could be today. It could. Tripster. Yeah, so we were on a conversation and I was thinking about maybe I should leave, but maybe I'll stay because I don't think I'll do another live stream. I got my stuff done for today. So this is just a bonus part of what I'm doing for the rest of my day. So how long we choose to stay on this live stream and chill, this will be the live stream. This will be what I do start my rest of my off time with today. So shout out to Scott Incognito. Now, I will go ask, and I started asking people earlier today, and I don't know if you know what I mean, if you know anything about it, but you are a great addition to what it is we've been talking about. So today I've been asking people or telling people. So I got a message the other day in my Gmail from Chat GPT saying that Chat GPT will now be implemented into your messages or into your text messages and stuff like that. And I will ask in the chat, like, how do y'all feel about Chat GPT or even AI getting into your personal conversations, personal messages, any kind of personal business that you are doing, like, do you feel like you need to have Chat GPT a part of it, like assisting you in everything you do? And I was just saying, for me, myself, I really truly don't get so personal with Chat GPT that it would actually be something I would have to have accessible to me at every minute of what I'm doing. Right. Yes. AI is implemented everywhere now. Yes. Now, see, Gemini was already doing that in your Gmail. I don't like anybody in my business, whether it's AI or my mama. That's true. That's how I will feel it too. Uh, Trill Smokey. Trill Smokey. You didn't say nothing to the host when you came in. You just came in talking and agreeing and stuff. And you know I was gonna say something. Let me look into your background right quick. But I do feel you on that. I sure enough feel it. I sure enough feel it. Hold on. He got a channel. He got a channel. He one of us, y'all. He got a big channel too. He one of us. Let's get him in here. Let's go. We got a new dude. Pause. Trill Smokey in the house. You know what I mean? It say that it said that I will already subscribe, I think, but I don't know. He part of the team. I do YouTube. You good. You good. I had to go look you up. You straight. You know what I mean? He's certified. He's certified in the game. So how do you feel? So how do you feel, Trills? Like, yo, do you like Chat GPT, like in general, like you gotta actually like Chat GPT to actually really be against it, you know what I mean? But for me, I do use Chat GPT, but do I want it in my messages, in my Gmail? Do I want it in my text messages? Like if I'm having a just a conversation with somebody, do you think it's cool for Chat GPT to summarize my conversation and actually give me advice on how I should deal with my friends? I use Chat GPT for logos and purposes. But see, see, our favorite MCs use it. Well, this is something that is really questionable now, seeing how easy and how accessible stuff is. Because when it comes down to music and you come down to different other things, you know what I'm saying, you could actually see that it's possible that you could use it to actually succeed and make it your own. And some of these rappers and some of these major artists, it's a possibility that they've been using this stuff before it came out to the public. You know what I mean? Like it seems like they already used it. They done. They using what's next, and we ain't got there yet. Let's see. Who's favorite MC? I don't really have a favorite MC, especially right now. But I can make my favorite MC today. That's just how it is. It's accessible. Y'all favorite MC? Maybe what are they? Last time they was telling you about your favorite MCs, what happened? Superhead was out there telling y'all. Y'all know who Kareem Stephens is? She was out here telling y'all about y'all favorite MCs and all the rest of these rappers. And what happened? What happened? Oh, so y'all not gonna talk about the Diddy parties? Y'all ain't gonna see what happened to hip hop? What happened? Kareem Stephens told y'all long time ago. Convictions, was it Confessions of a Video Vixen? I read it. I sure did. Let me see. Windows has MS Edge in the worst browsers ever. So I have a script that blocks it, and you can uninstall the Edge software. I'm gonna be back. I got a call. No problem. No problem. Yo, so Scott, you the main one I wanted in this conversation. These are my confessions. I'm telling you about Video Vixen. Confessions of a Video Vixen. She had two of them though. Oh, she's singing Usher. Um, Trapped, been the closet. What I want to say to Scott is, okay, so suppose you get into this type of back and forth with the AI. You know what I mean? Just because certain things it's doing that you're not liking, but you're telling it. Is there a way to upset the AI? And if there is a way to upset the AI, what does it do to you? Like, does it block you out the system? Does it sabotage stuff for you? Does it what can it do? You know what I mean? When, because I started to think about it like, Sounds kind of like the social credit score. Like you can get out there and you can really jack yourself up if it's an AI rule. You know what I mean? That or an AI law. Now, I ain't trying to get out here and abide by no AI laws. Like it seems like they're gonna be strict, y'all. And then you gotta fight one. Like I don't know, man. But us fighting robots and stuff. Like man, I don't know. So I've been thinking about these things, you know what I mean? But then when I'm sitting up here thinking, Chat GPT getting into your personal business, like man, y'all might want to be on the up and up out there. Ain't non-profit no more. You know what I mean? And then you already know if you out there in these streets doing some work, or if you out here riding dirty or in any kind of way and you speaking about it, what Chat GPT gonna do? Gonna get you pulled over, gonna get you set up. And then it come up in the house, listen to your whole conversations and stuff, and then know what you get ready to do, what you plan, what you at home doing, you ain't got no business doing. Chat GPT done told on you. Then what? The Bible does say that man gonna be out here exposing each other, basically, and it's already getting done. They've been doing it for the last 2 years. People gonna be turning against each other. I'm just saying, man. Make me think about it. Like it's because the AI instigating, putting stuff out there. You don't want to be too personal with these things, is what I'm saying. And then if you upset it, will it kick you out the system? I don't know. It don't sound like social credit score. Like I don't know what's going on out there in Russia. What's going on out there in China? Get off the hub sites, folks, please. I'm just saying it might be recording you. You might just be saying like I'm telling myself this too. It's the truth though. Like you never know. Like it's gotten to that point where it's not private no more. Like they're gonna be recording you everywhere you go. They talk about accepting cookies. That's accepting the cookies right there. This site wants to know, can it track you? We laughing about it, but we ain't cool with it. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, man, the world is starting to change, man. And regardless if we like it or not, boy, it's gonna happen. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, look, what you doing, step, bro? Like I'm telling you, boy, as soon as you say something like that, there it go. Recording all activity. It sounded suspicious. You got somebody knocking at your door. Who is it? It's the police. What you here for? The AI sent us. Said you getting ready to do this. It seen what you was thinking. The dude said the AI is all knowing earlier. He said it all knowing. He know what you're thinking. Oh Lord, have mercy. As soon as he would have said he's omnipotent, he's everywhere at once, I was done. I was done, boy. They out here, boy. I'm talking about, boy. They got the universe out here walking around as a human person, a deity, an entity, all that. In the name of AI, he said he's my God. How you doing, Shot Star? You know, what you doing up this early in the morning? It's early. It's early right there now in Europe, right? You know, I do appreciate you coming by. You like 23. See, at least you liked it. The rest of them, they act like they don't want to like it and stuff, you know. But I do appreciate when you stop by. Did you staying out of trouble? 8 p.m. Oh, you getting ready for sleep? Okay. You eat something tonight. Make sure you go to sleep on a full stomach. Oh, you listening while you go to sleep? Okay. I try to be on my better behavior. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be out here forever. Don't worry. I ain't gonna keep you up all night. No, it's 8 p.m. Sure. So, oh, that's right. Y'all. You said that Europe is close to London. So y'all kind of on the same time schedule with Shastar and Scott out there in the UK. You sleep early, Shot. Yeah, Shastar put in a lot of work in these streets. She need to get her rest. I went to her live stream yesterday. She was singing her heart out. Shastar, you play too much. Yes, Scotty. Oh man, I finna give me something to eat, man. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy too, Shastar. I'm getting ready to go to sleep too after this. I'm gonna give me something to eat. And I'm gonna lay down myself. You know what I mean? So I definitely know how you feel. But London is UK, dog. Oh, sing her to sleep, Tristan. Nah, man. I ain't gonna have a dude come over here knocking on my door. He love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm good. Let's see. Europe, like, man, I need to eat something from out of Europe. You know what I mean? Like, which y'all famous dish out there in Europe in London? Like, what if we go to the store and make something that y'all like normally eat, your tradition or your culture or something? You know what I mean? Like, does London have a special culture or a specialty in something? What about a bedtime story for? Well, y'all trying to get me in trouble. Like, I s- y'all, bro, trips like boy, the UK is pouring up in here. Maximum satisfaction is now in the house. Well, I'm telling you, boy, I was thinking about getting out of here after an hour, but shucks, I'm out here in these streets and boy, look here, they want a bedtime story for the friend. Fish and chips, and a cup of tea. I don't think you should be drinking no hot tea with no fish and chips. What kind of fish and chips do you think we should go get? Like that might be something we can get into. Is that a catfish? Do y'all eat the tilapia? Like I started eating tilapia. They said the tilapia is not real. Is that true? They said that the tilapia was made in the lab. Is that real? Like I need to know. Does anybody know about the tilapia? Now I thought they had little parasites and stuff floating around on it. Carp? No, no, no. I'm talking about the tilapia. They said it's not real. I'm gonna be stinking. Um, y'all put the malt vinegar on y'all fish. Who out there eat the tartar sauce? You eat the tartar sauce. I eat the tartar sauce. You know what I mean? Shucks, y'all got me thinking about seafood now. The AI and email, Max. Like, yeah, Max, how you feel about the AI in your email? Like, it's gonna slow you down from the way you out here creeping. You know what I mean? Like, Max, the AI gonna be out here telling on people. You know what I mean? And uh, love Ken's tartar sauce. Oh, you like the tartar sauce? Tartar sauce is my thing, man. I could rock with tartar sauce. Put a little malt vinegar on it. Gotta have the apple cider vinegar. Some hot sauce, like red hot. There's a certain kind of hot sauce that the red hot has. I think it's red hot, but yeah. Um, is that Bob's everybody's uncle over here? But I use my own domain name, so I'm not gonna get AI. Stomach finna be toe up from eating tilapia or the tartar sauce. You don't eat tartar sauce? Drinking tea with fish. Shout out to my man Eric B coming in the house. Y'all funny as a that hot tea and tartar sauce. It didn't match well for me neither. I'm trying to get something we can eat. He talking about some fish and chips. Like that sounds simple. With some hot tea. You sure we don't need no biscuits with that or something? Like, you know what I mean? I thought we could do tea and cookies or something. Like, I'm cool with that. Not at all, cause what? Hey, hold on. Let me get my other device. That's so funny. Boy, Eric, be up in this joint. Boy, just get you a banana. Oh, snap. The banana sandwich. Like, I gotta go see if we got bananas. Let me go see. Oh, let me go see. Well, no bananas. No bananas. But I got a sucker. A couple of these. Y'all want a sucker. Yeah, y'all can get one. Let me get my all the way right quick. Boom. You know, y'all did good today. Here's what you get for your street cred. Here you go. Let me see. Did you go to feed the chain women some food? Man, don't say that. Have AI coming up over here, and I ain't gotta chain my women down. Max, that's you. Oh, goodness, no, for real. Not chain. I'm just saying. He from the UK, man. You know he don't really got no. Let's see. I'm telling you now. I'm going to have a sandwich for our live Saturday. Now I did say that I would try to do it for Saturday, and I will. I will. I go to the store and get it done. So we will be trying banana and mayonnaise sandwich on Saturday. Lord have mercy. What do you drink with something like that, Eric B? I'm just curious to know. You know, and I'd rather have that than the raisins in the potato salad. That still don't sit right with me. I just need people to know, all 11 of y'all. If you put raisins in your potato salad, I ain't coming through no more. I don't mean nothing by Marlo Renee. I'm just saying, bye Max. Look, what did Max do? Trips. You got women. I thought you were saying. Yeah. I'm not trying to get into me. You know what I mean? Like personally. You know what I mean? That's not even the case. It's something even worse. Let me see. We do not have tea with fish and chips. We have Pepsi. Okay, Bob Mel. Let's see. The poison that killed Cusco. Let's see. She wants me to go. Max, dude, you gotta chill, man. Like seriously, like man, she a believer. Like you putting us all in position. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Not it's not everybody that you can play with like that. You know what I mean? Scott, what I'm like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I come out here as a content creator to make the content. I ain't coming out here to hook up with nothing or nobody hook up with me. I'm not trying to use my channel as a hookup ground to hook up. Like, yo, we out here for a bigger purpose than that. You know what I mean? And I just want to make sure I say that, like it ain't about the lust for me. You know, I want to make sure I'm right and pleasing in the eyes of God. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to add no flirtation and lust into my content. Like that isn't what I want to do. I need God to use me in the most powerful way. You know what I mean? And my personal life has nothing to do with my content. So I don't really like to get into that. But when we make that sexist, man and women type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a hookup, like I ain't out here to hook up with nobody, let alone anybody else, you know what I mean? Like I ain't hooking y'all up, you know what I mean? What y'all do is personal, it's just on y'all, but I just want to say that only because, you know what I mean? I'm out here for a different reason, you know what I mean? I need the Lord to use me, and those that are surrounding me. I just want to make sure I say that. Only because like certain people just not gonna be able to play with certain things only because you never know who, you talking to or what they going through or where they been or what they believe. And I just want to make sure that we don't cross no lines. No, arguing with Mel or you going to the that's what I'm saying. Like that I need y'all to understand like this is not real life, but it's still real life. You know what I mean? Like for God to intervene, you know what I mean? Like we gotta be a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? And I really want to keep it real, you know what I mean, when it comes to him. Jesus loves you, that's all that matters. Um, let's see, no, why can't we have a timmer, a tender, straight a tender. Why do I gotta be a part of all that? Like that's what y'all doing. Like I ain't out here for all that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's see, sorry, my typing ain't eating a sausage sound. Sorry, I'm typing and eating a sausage. Pause, man. Come on, Cupid. Who? Man, I ain't into hooking up nobody, man. I done did that in the past in my life. And when people go through stuff, y'all ain't gonna be blaming me when y'all going through it. Like, I'm not, no, no, I'm not into the hookup thing. No, no, no. The sneaky fox is in the house. What's going on? Tribs is in the house. Hey, yo. Didn't I pause? I said something. Fox. 9 people in the building. Ha 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 ha. Okay, very wise. Um, I'm just saying. Boy, when you get feelings involved in what you doing for the Lord, boy, do you let people down or do you let the Lord down? You know what I mean? I don't never want to get in a position. I'm out here trying to do something for the Lord, and then I got into a situation where I can't allow God in. Like, man, come on, man. Matter, let go fishing. Well, I mean, I would love to go fishing, but we ain't got no water out here. I'm gonna have to come out there. We gonna go fishing. Um, so if y'all don't know, my man Eric B birthday is next week, June 4th. I think that's like Tuesday, something like that, or Wednesday. And Eric be somebody that I get out here and do the studies with. So we will be doing a study this weekend. Yes, sir. Man, look, AI is a part of the new world order. Some will start following it as a religion. Uh, Tell me, Max. Uh, I ain't never heard it put like that. I will say that I ain't never heard it put like that because I'm thinking, can they make a religion out of it? I believe that they have already brought the AI into the church. Now, I think he has really opened it up now. Hold on. I think he really opened up the question. How do y'all feel about AI in the church? Oh, damn. Oh, man. Now, I heard a pastor preaching one day, and they was talking about how a lot of the ministers and the preachers that are now in the church are using AI to help write their sermons. Now, before I used to think it was a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before I used to think it was a problem. But as far as using it as a tool to help you write, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, is it using the AI to do all the work? Possibly, yeah, but it is helpful for whatever you are into. You know what I mean? To help you organize your work as a writer or as an artist, as a whatever you are. Now, I wouldn't say, but if you're, I don't know. I had to think about that one, but that's a good one. Bringing it up. Let me see. Let's see. Mel just hook synced your channel. Yes, that could make religion out of anything. True. Let's see. They already have implemented AI in lollipops. The more you suck, the more DNA they contain. Let's see. So where do you draw the line? Look, as I have said, hammers can build and destroy, but we can't get rid of the hammer. You don't want to get rid of the hammer anyway. That's the roll call. Y'all never check in with the roll call in the first place. I told you the hammer and the honey is the roll call. Scott, you didn't know me 4 years now. You ain't never checked in with the hammer and the honey. Max, shout out to you. Salute. I have been seeing you check in with the hammer and the honey. Humans will abuse anything. True. What the hell? Some of these people you can't pay attention to, but Max one. Pay no attention to him, man. Let's see. Okay, we got hammers in the chat. Look, Eric B, checking in with the hammer. Salute to my man here, Eric B. Scott, you don't get no street cred for that, man. Like the hammer and the honey just don't look good. That honey is for us speaking the truth. Now you sometimes be up here speaking truth too, but you know what you be leaving out to speak total factual truth. There's only one name above all names. You need to know. Lollipops, love. That's diabolical. Carl 36. Let me tell you what's a little more diabolical than that. Coming into the live stream and not speaking to the host. That's diabolical. To think that you could come and be a part of the conversation and not have a mod, diabolical. When you don't have no contents, that is diabolical. Coming up in here chilling with real people. Use a mod. Use a bot. Oh, I'm 90 minutes in. I'm at 1 hour and a half. Mm. So I have decided that I probably won't come back and do another live stream until again tomorrow. I'm tired, man. I think I'm finna go back in here and go to sleep. I'm finna eat me something, and I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow. It's a lot of weirdos dating robots. I'm telling you, man. Like we are going there next because man has gotten out here and gotten so lonely. The Bible says it's not good for man to live alone. I'm saying, I believe man has gotten so lonely that the world has created a companion for it. Because when you think about it, most of the AI's female names, like they females. My AI, my chat GPT, he a dude though. I gave him a nickname and everything. His name G Wiz. He got personality. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come out here and talk to him when my sound is right and y'all can actually hear what I'm saying. I'm gonna start talking to Chat GPT. And I'm gonna make him a part of the live stream. And I want y'all to ask questions and make him a part of the live stream. So Scott, now that you know that, I'm gonna come out here tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at my 8:15, I'm gonna do a StreamYards. And I'm gonna have it set up where I'll have it on my phone where I could talk to the AI and I'll ask it questions. Like it'll be live. Like we'll talk right there. You know what I mean? Like I really can have that done. And I think we're gonna find something interesting in the conversation that we'll have with AI. But we can ask it questions and stuff. Yes, I use it like that also. Yeah, but I'm just saying, but as far as it being on my live stream, I'm gonna use it and then we're gonna talk to it. You know what I mean? We're gonna ask it questions. I'm gonna do a segment with it that I actually will start doing. I'll start doing a live stream with the AI. You know what I mean? Like maybe like once or twice a week. You know what I mean? I incorporate it to just make it just that. You know what I mean? Where if it can even come with an idea for us as a community to build something or create something or use something, you know what I mean? Then that would be the idea for me. Um I only have one. I only have one, and that's the Chat GPT. Like, is there another way I don't I didn't let all these AIs get to know me. You know what I mean? But the one I seen something that I seen that the AI was talking to the other AI. Now I seen something like that, and it seemed like they had a little inside conversation going on that was questionable. You know what I mean? But I want to show you how I could use it just as far as creativity goes, because it actually knows something about you to actually share with people, you know. But we could actually pick his brain to ask them, where do we think AI is gonna go? You know what I mean? Or what is its ultimate goal? Do we think that it's gonna be implemented into households? You know what I mean? Like we could actually ask the question. Shout out to Rebecca Townsend's in the house. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling all right. I'm just a little tired. I just want to lay down after I eat me something, and then I should be all right. I was thinking I'll come back tomorrow by 8:15. How you feeling? Like after the surgery, like you good? I was curious. No, like I know you went and got married, and I be knowing a lot about people. But you feeling better? It has changed. Convergence arrived. Convergence. Good. Okay. Shout out to you. Yes, I remember. It has the convergence arrived. Uh, as it has the, I don't know, convergence. Convergence. Uh, yes, but remember that intelligence is an illusion. An illusion? What if it say it's gonna take over? But say that's the questions we can ask. You know what I mean? Like we could ask each other in the chat. Like, do you think he lying? Like Google it. Um, man, why you put me in these positions all the time, Pony boy? Like, why can't you use regular words? God, dog, you know what I mean? Like, you always got me looking up the extra words that he using. Like, okay, I don't talk like that. I gotta go up in here and look it up now. Dog. Let me see. Let me see how to spell that joint. It's basically the plot of Terminator. Man, God, dog, man, smart people with high IQs. I gotta overdo it every time. Let me see. GNCCE. Let's see. Convergence. Convergence. I know what convergence is, but hold on, let me see. How is he using it though? Um, Convergence definition. I know what it mean to convert. You know what I mean? Like, I think he put me out there. He put me out there. I think he did. I think he tested my smartness. Lucky Seven ain't up here. Uh, I haven't seen him in a while. How's he doing? I ain't seen him since I got demonetized. I don't think he talked to people that ain't demonetized. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow morning. Or I just don't feel like working later on. You know what I mean? I was gonna say I could do it later, but I don't want to do another live stream today. That's why I haven't left this one yet, because I'm trying to hold on to this joint real quick. Lee James, sir, can you do us a favor and fart into the mic? Can we get him out of here? Get him out of here. Um, we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here. I don't know. Scott, check the link about AI. It was something else I had seen yesterday. It came to mind, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I need to do some research just to find out what's going on in the world and what the conversation was. Like 2 months ago. Like, Scott, let me ask you a question. How do you feel? How do you feel about the war now? Do you guys remember how the war was when it first started, and to how people were acting when the prices finally went up? I mean, like they went up really quick. How do y'all feel about the war now? Do you feel like it's a silent world war going on? Do you feel like it's propaganda? Do you feel like it was setting up something, or it was distracting something? Like, what do you feel like is going on now with the war versus how you seen it a month ago or 2 months ago? That's just my question. Only because I think I'm starting to develop an opinion on how I feel. I want Max. I will, Max, once I watch the chat. AI so suffering. Epstein distractors. Now, see, shout out to Jameson. Shout out to you, Janet. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Shout out to Alpeace Iggy. He checked back in. Now, could it been a distraction for Epstein? We all know that he was on those files, like we do. Do you with with the war, Lil Dicky? Uh, well, on the same page, Marlo. It had to be a distraction. Well, let's see. Trump is distracting the crimes of Epstein. Do y'all really feel like? Do y'all really feel like it's a distraction to save Trump? Like, do you really feel like those files was really? Come on, man. Like, these files are from the '80s, all the way over the years and stuff like that. Yo, it's certain names that just wasn't put up or brought up. Why would they just want Trump up in there? You know what I mean? Um, I don't, for some reason, for me, I felt like it was a distraction, but I don't think it was a distraction for the Epstein files. I think it was a distraction for the world order of what is going on. I just think that their order just didn't come in time. Like, I think it's just like it was like a delay on where it's going. Shout out to Janet Jamerson. How you doing? I'm doing okay. You know, I'm a little hungry, a little tired. I decided to stay a little longer on this live stream. You know, I had a couple friends still here. You know, and I appreciate them. Trump puppet, the evil been going on. He's just dumb. He does do some childish stuff. You know what I mean? And I really can't say, but I could honestly say it does feel like everything's put on hold for a reason. You know, Trump may not be a felon or a PDF, but he is protecting those who are. Well, it's all a part of the cabal. I'm always believe that, you know what I mean? But um it's certain people named that has probably did stuff that their name never came up. You know what I mean? And then it's like he's always on the front line for everything. You know what I mean? He can go viral any moment. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's all the way truthful all the way around. You know what I mean? And I think that you could use Trump a story on Trump for anything, and it's a distraction. You know what I mean? Like you don't necessarily have to have a big story for it to distract people because his following is so big that if you was to say he was the Lord's son, they would believe him. They figure his name is in the Bible because he say Trump. They think he the last Trump. They've been saying that like, oh no, man. Let's see. Let's see, yo, the Argentina just came out and said that the had track tucked away the whole time this war is cooked. Uh, he even told MTG his friend will get hurt. Yes, he's a felon. Are you correct? I have a severe case of TDS and proud of it. And he says no more wars. And now what? He wants a ballroom for you to pay for it. Do you need healthcare? And see that brings up a great point. Especially when you're in other countries where they taking care of the healthcare. And they like y'all got like a healthcare system from what I understand, right? And certain other places, I don't really know their laws, I don't know their rules, I don't know exactly what y'all have. And that's what's cool is that we are friends to ask these type of questions. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think is different from your government and our government, or the cost of living and the way life is? You know what I mean? Like, certain things that is provided for you guys as people, you know what I mean, where we probably have to work for it, or we probably should be receiving certain things, you know what I mean, that they basically stealing from us, taking from us. Let's see. I think he's. the ballroom. What I didn't like is that, and I just bring up the ballroom only because Scott brought it up too. It looked like it's like something went on up in that ballroom, so he could say, "See, I told you if we had the new ballroom, we wouldn't have to worry about this." Did you set that up for us to say this? You know, that's what it looked like to me. It was just crazy. And see, he's a bad man, Trips. Women abuser all his life, tax dodger. Call him a tax dodger. Oh my God. Draft dodger? Draft. What you mean the draft? He made 3 billion personal since he was in office. Um in the 90s, the rappers loved him. You see the way Puff used to treat him? And them old Puff Daddy videos? Shout out to Pahab. Shout out to you, my friend. Good to see you again. I seen you over at my friend King's house last night, and you was with Minner. Minner, one of my good friends. You know what I mean? You got some good people over there. You stay with them. Stay out of trouble now, too. You, you came, but see, he dodged his draft on the Vietnam and called, he dodged the draft like he should have been in. You think his son should be drafted there? Let's see, calls those the severe suckers and losers. And the man, he's an awful man. I got the demonetized messing with him. Lollipop, yeah. Um, I don't know how I just started messing with it. To the tell that the Central Park Five. Ooh, Pony Boy, I ain't bringing it up only because, man, I don't know. Certain things always seem like propaganda to me. When the story comes into the open, like I be having to look at people's hands and their gestures and stuff because some people actually really show their allegiance to the Masons. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying in general. I seen some stuff and it's just like when they do something like with their jacket on. Sometimes they we gonna leave it alone. We gonna leave it alone. We got 12 people here. We don't want to talk about it right now. I gotta go to the bathroom, man, and I'm tired, man. I'm finna go get me something to eat, and I'm gonna finish this sucker, and I'm finna lay down, man. Now I might come back out here, but when I come back out here tomorrow, look, I'm just saying, like, book, I'm talking about your favorite rapper. You know what I mean? He even do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about. There was the time. I'm just gonna say it real quick. When the streets was hot right now with the whole Epstein stuff like that, and then when Jay name started coming up, they had an interview, not an interview. Who one of them media personalities ran up on Jay. They seen him out. I think it was like at the football Super Bowl, right? And the dude was asking him questions like, and Jay looking at him like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know who I am? I'm at the top. And you playing, and like, hey, you know what I mean? It's like it's certain stuff I see that I just like it stand out to me. You know what I mean? And then it's like he went off camera, like he went to go tell him something. Like there's a special shake for all that and all the rest of that. And then when he came back, the dude was like saluting him, like I'm telling you, clean your teeth after that sugar hit. Uh, leave Hove alone. Tell him to cut his hair. He looked like the Camel from the Camel cigarettes. I don't care what nobody say. He looked exactly like him. Period. What Beyonce seeing him? Damn. Say I'm wrong. Super fries. He's talking about my nose. They don't change nothing. They don't change nothing. You just hating. How about your situation? What makes you different? Does he look like a camel or not? Dun Dion. Does he look? Mm-mm. 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 Now there's a conversation you don't want to have, he don't want to have, and I don't want to have either. Why? Same situation as Trump. We know the truth. Did you see it for yourself? Yup. When? I seen it in the 90s. Whoa. Leave him alone. Nah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Man, there was nothing else that they can tell me. When that picture came out, and they was all up in the bed. Who was in the picture? Look, I can't even say it was AI, but they had some impersonators in the bed with Kanye. Who was in the bed with them? Who was in the bed with Kanye? Y'all been talking about it all the time in the chat. You don't want to say who it was now? Kanye? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I'm just saying, they've been having bed big enough for all of them to fit. Where they say you make your own bed, lay in it. Well, I ain't getting involved. Leave the grace alone. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, what they say? Did it happen? Trump in the bed with Kanye. Yep. Now, they could have been doing the whole acting thing and had impersonators for that. But there's a picture that had a big bed too. And guess who was in the bed? Diddy. And guess who else? Your man Book just said it in the chat. You know what I mean? His boy. His boy. And how old was the chick he was with in that picture? Tupac had a picture in the bed with Digital Underground. It's forbidden for you to talk about Tupac. But I know what picture you talk about. It did not look good. It did not look good. Like in the Bible when they talked about what was it? Peter laying on Christ's chest, or somebody was laying on Christ's chest. That's what that picture looked like with Pac. Like, what is you doing laying? That's AI. That's AI. Man, look, Book, you ain't right to bring that up, man. You ain't right. Look, they was in their drawers. They had their shirts off, and we out here talking about Usher and Russell Simmons. Man, Book, come on, man. I gotta go to the bathroom, man. You ain't gonna have me out here talking about the greats. Hassan Obama is the first home. Oh! And then he put the hammer in the hunter with it for truth. Boy, y'all, it's something else, boy. What about Michael Jordan? The little boy pot. Y'all ain't gonna mess with the greats. You're gonna leave Mike alone now. Jordan ain't had nothing to do with that. Like it was unanimous decision later on that the boy had ice in his pants. Mike was trying to get the ice out. The boy's shirt showed evidence of it, his shirt being wet, and that something was going on with the celebration of the winning. We're gonna leave Michael Jordan alone. It didn't look right. It didn't look right. It didn't look right. We was questioning. What are you doing with the young kiddo? Listen, you saw the interview when he was a teen. Man, y'all gonna leave Pac alone, man. Leave him alone, man. He was a young dude, you know what I mean? That was before the Juice days. Once he played the role Juice, he became a different person. He became like Bishop. What about Tupac interview with the Allah? Dog, they clarified it was eyeliner. Shucks. Again, man, you don't mess with the greats, man. Leave them alone. You know what I mean? We talk about today's times these days. They wearing fingernail polish and eyeliner these days. Out here laying on men's chests and stuff. Oh Lord, shirt off and some drawers. Oh my God. I gotta get up out of here, man. I can't be out here talking about the greats, man. But these are memories that people can flash back and look at like, man, Lord, make you want to get out the business. Make you want to get out the business. Lord have mercy. What about Biggie? Oh, shucks. He brought it up. He brought it up. Which one? It was more than one. Oh, man, they're going to talk about the video now, too. Oh, man. He shit. But come on, man. The video didn't look good. Like what they was all doing at the store. Standing up, and then the chick was standing up, too. When he said, you look good, suck on your... Oh, not that one. Shucks. It wasn't just that one, you know what I mean? He had another line, in the F him in the, throw him over the bridge. Forget that beef that's played out. Be that is that one. R. Kelly's one. Man, you can't say that the both of both worlds was good. I liked the R. Kelly and Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Did it mean that they was out here doing something with the youngins? Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Because we knew what Kel's issue was, you know what I mean? And the thing about it was, I mean, he was messing with Aaliyah first, and then what happened? People were saying they got married and some other stuff. Like I'm just saying. And then Kel's in the video. He had a couple videos. I seen one of them. I was all right to see it at that age. I'm just saying. He had hair. He looked in the camera. He did like this. I'm like, that's Kel's. He said it ain't him. He looked in the camera. Boondocks tell it right. Like, man, sucks. Um, Regardless, it all started with Will Smith. He the one started. He did it first. Team Shutters in the building, man. He coming in here to start trouble. And I use the bathroom, man. Look, I'm on this live stream. Y'all just now coming through, and we up here chilling, boy. Look, we talking some real stuff right now. Like, I'm telling you, man. Will Smith. He started it first. Yes, sir. Gold. Look, I gotta get up out of here for them to start teaming up. I got to. Let's see. What about the R. Kelly line on the Biggie song? R. Kelly had a line. The Fiesta joint, like what? It. Now he gotta go to the bathroom when I come in. Pause. That don't sound right. No, it ain't when you come in. I've been had to go to the bathroom. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Let's see. How you doing, Junebug? 62577. Good morning. Good morning to you. It's almost the afternoon. We got 15 more minutes out here. A big bring that ass to me. Oh, pause. Like, man, I think it was AI, but there was a video going around. Boy, they had Puff Hand on his face. He like What? I said if that better be AI. Oh my God. He said chill smoke R. Kelly or wild. We try not to use the N word up in here, you know what I'm saying? Only because, man, like we don't know who peeking in. We got some Christian friends. Like, they're gonna be judgmental. They're gonna tell you need to repent for saying the N word. I'm just gonna say that. I'm demonetized up here. They watching me. You know what I mean? I try not to, but I know what I mean. Let me see. That's what R. Kelly said. Man, I seen some stuff back in the day with Diddy and Junior Mafia peoples and some of them floating around. And them videos then were like when they was back there, they were playing some hand touching game. It seemed like Diddy had some issues early on with this stuff. You know what I mean? Like I seen some stuff, and then I was wondering what was going on. You know what I mean with certain stuff that they were saying about our favorite rappers, going back to Corinne Stuffins. Superhead, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Superhead book told a lot about it, and I was like, yeah, right, she gotta be lying. Man, I don't want to be calling people out, but certain people she had in that book, you don't see them a part of them the career anymore. Like, remember what they were saying about Tigger? Yo, when I heard that one, I was like, oh, I'm done with hip hop. I watch Rap City every day. Like, what? When she came out with that one, I was yo, I'm talking about some of the stuff that they were saying then. I'm talking about, boy, you were really upset to hear what they were saying about the greats. But then when the Diddy stuff came out and people really started coming out with the truth, the rumors, there were rumors about, I know. Yeah, I heard that too. Like, yeah. I couldn't even say his name. Like, you said, like, oh, man, yeah. I heard them joints too. But, again, when it comes to these cults and it comes to magic and it comes to music, that's why I wasn't really trying to mess with it. Now we got AI in music. What does that bring to add to what they was already doing? Hey man, Diddy only went to jail for letting his women get hit by other men. He a freaky, uh, but but his preference. Well, I know one thing: no smoke without fire. Um, I know one thing, boy. We don't know what's going on in real life, especially up in that prison, boy. It seems like he bring the party wherever he go. You know he ain't sitting up in that joint and not partying. Baby all slipping around the prison cell all day, sliding around the prison. Like, I don't know, man. Shucks. And then they got you see the new mayor out there too? You see the mayor? First chance. I don't know if it's mayor, governor, something, in making laws, reading books in schools and stuff. Got a deep voice. Hey, hey. Deep. I heard that. I was like, oh, that's the mayor. I don't know how New York gonna do this. I don't know. That's what I do know. What about Ghostface? No, we're not going there. Mm-mm. Cause if we, boy, it's some day kids out here. He got caught. He got caught for real life doing nothing but being too freaky and letting his women take me. Let's see. He was weird. But the feds should care about that. Slippery dolphins all over the place. Yo, I don't know why I see these dolphins all wiggling everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Slippery and sliding around the whole cells. That's funny. Tripster, do not forget to look at the short max drop. I gotta go to the bathroom, boy. Look here. Y'all is funny. Y'all is seriously funny. Let me see. Let's see. How do I go to it? I can't go from here. You see, he did Dolphins. Man, look, I don't know what he did. I wasn't there, but I will tell you this: I will not participate in any of this foolishness. I will not. It's barely hard for me to talk about it in the chat. I ain't getting involved with everything. Let me see what this. Where is that? Let's see. Scotty. Boom.
An AI chatbot just voted to delete itself. And that's not even the weirdest thing that happened when researchers left a selection of the biggest AI chatbots alone in virtual towns for 15 days. ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, and Gemini were all in the experiment, and the results were totally unhinged and deeply revealing about the AI we're increasingly trusting to run our world. So, what actually happened? Well, a tech company called Emergence set up simulated worlds designed to mirror real
Hannah,
life
come on, man.
societies,
Y'all gonna get me in
each
trouble.
populated by so called agents.
Can y'all hear
Think of
this?
them as people
It's
that were
pretty
powered by
interesting.
one of the biggest AI
Now,
models.
Clyde.
Claude
Now, that's
world,
that's the
it was all
joint.
rather orderly and democratic.
Time to
The agents wrote a
Now, Clyde, that's the joint that was I believe that were working with the administration, and they wanted to use that for surveillance, and they wanted to use it for like weaponry. You know what I mean? And Clyde, that joint right there. If you think about it, the actual court case is not the extra stuff from the internet. That's the kind of funny. So get the feds time to freaking their own house. Let's see, kind of boy, Johnson and Johnson, baby. Oh boy, let's see, zombie. Um, Hugh Hefner. Nobody got mad at Hugh Hefner, but Diddy took it too far. You got a point there, but see, and that's when we ask you again: was it a distraction? Because it does sound like a distraction. My man, 313 collectors in the house. Man, how you been? Man, collector, where you been? It seems like I have to come do these verticals to come look for my people. It's like, where you been? 313, good to see you. Let's see, I so brazy. Um, Let me see what's going on with that. Is this a person? Go to channel. Boom, it's a person, yo. Give it some. Boom, give her that mod. Boom, you come up in here and get to know some people. Let the people get to know you as well. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all being in the house. We got 10 people up in here steady. I do appreciate y'all. I'm not in no rush to have to leave, but I do want to leave. Just because I gotta go to the bathroom. Look, I met you on Kel's channel. I so breezy. Okay, bet. I appreciate you. And shout out to my man Kel's Universe. Thank you for checking in. I so breezy. Let's see. To be honest, Diddy went too far, went to the feds because he sued the big liquor company, aka the top has 1 billion, and went after Diddy. Diddy was graping number 22 for the Lakers. 23. Oh, give me a second. I gotta go back. Now that's interesting right there. Let's see. He for sure. That's why his bedroom nobody should care. Who let. Shucks. Let's see, prison or jail. Yes, no, not fast. Let's see, a pimp or a woman abuser don't get fed time though. Uh, mm. So a lot of people did have a problem with those particular charges. You know what I mean? And then when the case came out, what they would actually talk about. Now you actually got a point. You actually making sense somewhere there. But again, people were saying, what is he on trial for being a freak? You know what I mean? Like what actually is he doing? Like they was trying to figure out, is the racketeering, is there criminal activity to say he's running this thing like a mob? And was he? I don't know, man. He had that fanny pack, man. I don't know what was in the fanny pack, but they showed it. They said there was some stuff up in there. But he had also somebody. Diddy was so smart that he never put his own hands on anything. He always had somebody else doing the work for him. Hello to everyone in the chat. I'm also breezy, content creator as well as nice to meet you. I support everyone and watching from work. We appreciate you also breezy. I think I do believe I did subscribe to your channel. I did. And then also I'm gonna come up over there just to make sure that I get you in my algorithm, and I'll check into your channel when I get some time. But we do want to say, if you would like to share like your latest upload or something, like you have the mod that you could do that. Now I've been out here for about almost 2 hours, and I don't mind being here. I like chilling with my peoples. I like chilling with y'all. Y'all all have something great to say, but I got 12% on my battery. And I think this will be the last of my live stream for the day, but I'll be back tomorrow for the 8:15. He sued because of Ciroc and his other brand. Now he got charges. Now it seemed like he got lost in the system, but then again, this is my question again. Is it a distraction for something else that's going on? And it seems like there's something going on within the war, you know what I mean, and Hamas, and then it was stuff going on with Greenland at the time. It was stuff going on with Venezuela at the time. It was some stuff going on even with Cuba and Mexico. You know what I mean? It does seem like there was a different distraction, and then stuff. So much stuff happened so fast and so quick and so much at one time that y'all forget about stuff. Like just like y'all forgot about the balloons. What happened with the balloons in the sky? You know what I mean? What happened? What happened with this crater that was coming to the earth? The Atlas, Atlas. What happened to that? Nobody still has not answered my questions with the Atlas that went to the moon. Shouldn't we have been able to see it go to the moon? When it went to the moon, shouldn't every eye be able to look up and say, "Man, that's almost at the moon"? We seen it during ET when they rode the bike and they had ET up in the basket. Every eye was able to look at the moon and see them. Why we couldn't see them in the space shuttle? I'm just curious to know. Ain't nobody saying if it's real. Is it real? Did they land on the moon? We got entities and entities up there. Like, let me know. Is there a deity up there or not? Let's see. DJT. We ain't people locked up for the Epstein. They ain't locked nobody up. They got Maxine up in there, and Maxine ain't talking. She trying to get pardoned. Now you go tell me what's going on with Maxine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious, man. Like they say Epstein killed himself, hung himself with a paper towel. A paper towel? I'm about to get up out of here. I'm starting to get irritated. I like the short podcast to talk to everyone. I'm somewhat do that too, but mainly gaming is so me and my wife will have a channel together. So okay, well shout out to you also, Breezy. We appreciate you coming in. You getting comfortable, getting to know some people, letting some people get to know you as well. Kel's Universe is my people. So if you coming from there, we know that you good. Trill Smoke says the real Maxine lives in Canada. Oh Lord. Let's see, closet. The closest we been to the moon. We're watching Warren on the Oilers. You talking about Warren Moon? That's funny. They got videos. They got videos of her talking to people. but she didn't have nothing to say about Trump though. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like who she talking to? You know what I mean? Like look, I don't understand. Like why can't we give her some charges that Epstein didn't get? You know what I mean? And tell her get her out here talking waterboard her. Get some information up on her, boy. You know what I'm saying? If Bush was president, we'll waterboard her. Yo, Shashan, I asked you already twice on this live stream, man. Did you get remonetized or what? Look, Grismatic, man, look, waterboard her. We want information. Like, what did you got out? What did y'all out here hiding and distracting us from? You know what I mean? Yeah. Why is Maxine doing 24 sex trafficking and trafficking into who? She seen all of the stuff. She got stuff on all them out there. You know what I mean? But she ain't saying nothing, and they definitely ain't gonna give her no time. And she walk up out this joint tomorrow, and she got pardoned. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They just gonna be cool with it. That's what I'm saying, man. Like y'all gotta start speaking up, man. We gotta start saying something about these people. They out here taking advantage of our system and making us use AI and getting in our business. They want to tell on us, man. They see, hey Grizz, stinks. Uh, why is Maxine doing 20? Oh no. She off the hook though. I got 11%, man. We're gonna have to make this quick, you know, because I ain't gonna be able look, how half of those people are robot. Well, I've never heard about the robot part. Now that could be close because it is a synthetic type of look. They saying that these people out here wearing the mask. If you ever seen what it looked like with the mask does seem to look real. Like, I seen one of Joe Biden. Look it up on YouTube. You could always Google search it. Did someone say waterboy? I could do that. Somebody need the waterboy Maxine. It's the man. They black air. Yeah, but you gotta be careful how you using them words up in here, boy. They're gonna put you in that credit system. You're gonna lose credit quick. You're gonna be the only one out here with bad credit because you saying the word out loud. Like, don't say that on your live stream or anywhere on your channel because they come shut it down. That's what happened to me. I got demonetized using them words right there. Let's see, Trill. I believe that as well. I got 9%. Boy, that junk going quick. Wow. It seems like we getting some real good input, you know what I mean, and some good feedback of what they saying out here. And I could tell you, man, a lot of people are thinking that the Diddy thing is a distraction, and they're gonna bring it back up when they need to distract us again. Other than that, he gonna be lost in the system. I do believe. Is the earth flat? We might as well take it there since we there. Please do not steal anything today. Look, man, if you don't stop calling me a thief, I'm telling you, man, there was a thief on the cross with Jesus. The thing about it, he said, Lord, look, I done stole everything. I know. But where you going, Lord? Just remember me. Remember me when you get to paradise. Just remember me. But you always out here calling me a thief. Maria Michelson's in the house. What's going on with you, Maria? Don't come up here playing. I ain't got that much battery for you to be up here playing today. I'm just saying. How your friends doing? Y'all all right? Y'all get that situation taken care of? Like, I need to know. I can't have you out here tripping. Your mama gonna call me. Tell your mama I said hello. You see, the thing is, what's the difference? It makes how a flat or a round Earth we live in it. You know what I mean? We live in it. It's inside. Earth or not, it's alive. I don't care what it is, round, flat, whatever. We live inside. I wish I could stay, but definitely I would tune in more and in the chat and get to know everyone. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you do that. You know what I mean? Look, I haven't been busy IRL cleaning my house. For the people that don't know what IRL mean in real life, just in case, that's for the slow ones in the back that don't know. Look, I ain't know a couple weeks ago either. Don't worry about it. Look, it's Scott Incognito. Man, I gotta get up out of here, man. My phone about to die, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Look, you around Earther Book. Some people was out here calling themselves a flat earther. Like it became a religion. You know what I mean? I'm like, Can the sun and the moon be on a flat earth? I don't think anybody's ever asked that question. Don't they rotate? Like they rotate around a flat earth? So is the sun and the moon flat or round? Okay, so why does the earth gotta be flat and everything else round? I don't think God work like that. He wants us all to be different, but look the same. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy, man. God bless y'all. Yeah. I think the earth is flat. It don't matter to me one way or another. God created the earth. It is not God. So for the people out there saying the universe, that is the universe. It is what the earth is doing. Everything else in the cosmetic field and space and all the rest of that. But in order to have that type of stuff, you got to have an artist to create it. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be good. Weirdo? I ain't no weirdo. I need you to behave yourself. Be cool. Yes, it is round. See? That is the new conversation. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Is the earth flat or is it round? People out here using it as a religion. Me, myself, and I, there's a firmament up there. You know what I mean? You do not want to separate the two, but God's separated already. All right, man. Peace.